Hey folks, Daily Landsblog for the 10th of July, 2019. I'm keeping an eye on Wrigley. Wrigley, hey bud, it's blog time. Landsblog. You are a Landsberg, so you can take part in the Landsblog should you choose to do that. So, Case, it is the 10th of July, 2019. Did I say that?
I don't know.
Well, maybe I was just confirming it. You're not listening, are you? Well, I'm going to ask you a question right in the middle of this. Okay, so you better
Like
be
a
prepared.
test,
Yeah.
or-
Well, no, it's not like a test, but if you're not paying attention, then you won't notice that I ask you the question. I'm just going to break right into it. So here's what I want to know. If you could write one message to yourself, one brief message to yourself that you would write on your mirror, for instance, that you would see in the morning as you were getting ready for your day, then what would it be? Because I've been thinking a lot about that, because my worst struggles by far are in the morning when I wake up. And I have a really dark period and a really period of like huge anxiety. And I'm thinking, what could I write myself? Because at this stage in my life, because I'm on medication, those times do not last that long. Sometimes for a day, the odd time for a day and a half, but that's it, and because of that, I can shape what I think about to some extent and what I don't think about to some extent. Now, I can tell you when I have been off medication and when I have been really, really struggling, I had no control over my thoughts whatsoever. But if you have a little bit of control, you can leave yourself a message that encourages you to do that one thing, perhaps, that can make a difference in your day. We need some pens to write on the mirrors, Case. Can you get those?
Dry erase? Or you want to use a Sharpie?
Sharpie on the mirror? Is that a good idea?
Probably not.
Probably
I was
not.
listening.
Okay, well then
Was that the...
that was the question. Yeah, it was pretty obvious. It wasn't very difficult. But can you get some markers for tomorrow's daily Landsblog that we can use to write on mirrors?
Get them yourself?
No, that's your job to get them. One second here. Turn that off for a sec. That's your job to get them, Case. You are the prop manager on this shoot. Okay? Okay. So what would it be? What would you write? Give me some ideas. I'm not going to tell you what my first message is going to be, but I'll write it on the mirror tomorrow, and you'll see on tomorrow's Landsblog what my first message to myself is. And remember, here's the criteria for writing that message, that first one. It needs to be something that you have figured out. You have lived with your brain for a long time, probably most of your life. And while these things like anxiety and depression, you can't just go, okay, I'm going to talk myself out of it. But there's things that we learn about ourselves over the course of our illness that can be really beneficial to us. So what would it be? I got one in mind for tomorrow, and I want to know what you have in mind. And let's play this out over the next couple of days. SickNotWeak.com, 24 hours a day, 364 days a year. Case?
Yeah.
Maybe, the gold ones with the sparkles in them? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So get us a variety of colors. Can you do that, Case?
Please?
Please.
Are we done?
We're done.